What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to HOI4 as Russia in the World War One era mod thing. Something like that. We got there in the end. I need to think of better names. Every series, it's just too difficult to say some of these things. This is actually an easy one. I just wasn't certain what I wanted to call it. Doing okay, I think. I don't know. We have 4 more troops than Austria-Hungary on this border. We have 5 more than Germany. Apparently all the people I'm training don't show up. Oh, here they are. Just wondering where they'd got to. 3 divisions, is that it? In all this time? Like, seriously? I know we've lacked equipment, but I'm producing, like, a lot now. 3.2 a day is not a lot. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Maybe we do need some more resources. I don't know, but we have so many guns now. In fact, I'm just going to knock a lot off the gun production. But now we're making less. It does take time for the efficiency. I know that mechanic. I'm not completely dumb. Pretty close, but surely... Hopefully it goes... Oh. Something amazing is happening in a factory in Pickett Avenue. Henry Ford's ambitious desire. Oh, Henry Ford. I've learned about him so much. One thing, never do a business course. Henry Ford. You can't... I don't think I've heard anyone's name more than his. Even came up in like my geography before I went to university. Finally though, some divisions starting to be pumped out, which means we're finally starting to produce enough equipment to make divisions, which is nice. Considering we haven't up till now. I don't know where to send these guys. I'll probably send them to the Austro-Hungarian border. Nailed it. Oh, and oh no, Bulgaria's not dead. They're fine. They're still here. Still alive. Let's hope we don't go to war with Romania. They just walk on through if they wanted to. So let's see what our key cities to not lose are, just in case. So Sevastopol's pretty important. To be fair, Odessa's pretty important. Kiev, very important. Rostov. Stalingrad's not around. It's a bit early, so that would make sense. Kharkov, pretty important. Kursk, not so important. Not so important. Okay, good. At least we're finally doing something for that manpower. Does Moscow even exist, right? Okay, that's a dumb question. It does. 50 victory points, even though it's not the capital. Don't know how they worked that one out. St. Petersburg's only 30. Fair enough. There's some sense in there somewhere. Jeez, Germany have 36 divisions in this route. Okay, that's fine. It was just because we were zoomed out. For some reason, mine didn't zoom out as much. Should be fine. I mean, now we're actually starting to build more. It's always a good start. Heavy, I guess medium? I don't know. Why not? Medium aircraft designer. Should work. Hopefully all goes well. Medium aircraft. Denmark, what are you doing? Nothing. France. Develop infrastructure in Africa. Anti-German policy. Oh, okay, UK. That's a bit... I mean, we're basically doing one of those right now. Brexit, you know, just... Goodbye, Europe. Oh, Luxembourg. We were checking for... Oh, we found a woman. I think that's the second one. We spent, obviously, last video going around looking at all the leaders. I think there was one other woman. I don't know where, so I'm never going to be able to find her again, but... Pretty sure there was one more. Might be wrong. Nope. Don't know why I thought. I just randomly spontaneous. Oh my goodness, China with a miraculous comeback in this episode. They were literally pushed down to here a second ago when this episode started. That shows how one little break can do something. I mean, Qing is still heavily winning, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's likely that they're still going to win. And this land is not very valuable. This land that Qing has taken is very valuable. Artillery effort. Let's just keep pushing on down this way. Once it gets to 1914, there's going to be lots of research that opens up again for us. And we're going to be behind again. Great. Just what we needed. I'm just trying to see if I remember. Who was it that had a woman? I don't know if anyone did, to be honest. Maybe my mind's playing some tricks on me. I don't know. I felt like they did. Obviously not. Whatever. That wasn't Mongolia. Siam? No. Australia? Definitely. No, they had a blurry guy. No. Oh, who was it? The first flight across the Mediterranean? Ah. The locals of Bizerte, Tunisia noticed a strange flying object. To be Roland Garros. Ah. So that's where they got the name for the tennis court, I guess. In Paris. He said in France, so that would make sense. See, you learn new things by playing Hearts of Iron 4. Who would have thought? I mean, unless there's someone else who's famous called Roland Garros. It's possible. Could be like a tennis player as well. You never know. Any decisions worth making? No, not yet. Not yet. Oil extraction. Yeah, like I don't know what we're going to research now. For 2 months. Oh, oil extraction 2, I guess, or improved oil drilling. There we go. More oil. Okay, we've now got 10 divisions. Manpower's not really being affected, because in reality, compared to 4 million, 10 is not a lot. Like normally 10 divisions be a noticeable chunk. But yeah, not when you've got this many. You see, most of them are going now. The equipment, 525. Like what? How is that possible? It's just staying at... It's slowly going down. Very slowly. Technology. Okay, we can't get any more cars. 1914, no. Any 1914 stuff here? No. I guess tech discoveries were slower back then, so it makes sense. Let's do naval doctrine. So we're not doing one of those right now. 6 days left on this one. So I won't bother closing the menu down. Just yet anyway. 2 1 0. There we go. And let's just keep going. Try to finish this. There'll be some nice bonuses if we do when it comes to the war, whatever we're going to call it. Fortify Russian borders. Great. They're actually really big. They actually have so much land. Austria-Hungary. It's crazy to see. They're actually probably bigger. I don't know. They might just have more land than Germany in terms of size. I don't know how much value Germany probably wins, but yeah, that's kind of scary how big they are. Again, learning something new. Still pretty close in this war. It seems 50-50 overall. See, the Ottomans doing pretty well. Greece, they're all putting up a fight though. Plenty of losses. The Ottomans have had the most losses though. And then this Chinese one, Republic of China, is fighting back. So it's staying interesting in that one. They've almost completely flipped from like where they were a minute ago. Or in the last episode, but there you go. That's how things happen. Okay, it's the final month of 2013, so there's going to be loads of new techs at the very least for us to discover. Just can't believe America is at 25% each way, like perfectly. Like visually, it looks very nice. I mean, the brown is not the nicest shade of brown, and the grey is a bit boring, but, you know, it looks kind of nice. I don't get how the Democratic Party technically won. I mean, surely they should... I don't know what happens if there's an exact tie in real life. Pretty very unlikely, but it could happen. You never know. I wonder what would happen if there was like a dead tie. They just like draw straws. We definitely need to strengthen up our army. I see all of these are roughly equal is not bad. I don't know what these guys are so bad. Why are these guys so weak? I have no idea. Probably just they have a lot of these sort of downgraded hill people, which is what I assume they are. I don't know what those arrows mean. I just assume they're like hill people that aren't very good. Oh, at least we're training up some horses too. They can come over. Okay, now we're starting to produce quite a few divisions, which is good news. And the production is slowly keeping up. We can actually lower this even more because we have so many. I don't know why it's 2.5 a day. What the reasoning for that is. Like we're very slowly chipping away. This production efficiency is not helping us. Hopefully just leave it for a little while. Another, oh no, they're on their way. Ooh. Hang on, if these guys not there, oh no, they're not actually stood there. That's why, I was worried for a moment. That's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.